Hey guys, here's a video for your quiz today. And make sure you listen carefully, make sure you show all your work. If you still have a question, make sure you come and talk to me about it. Okay, so here we go, here's your quiz. Okay, here we go. On number 1 and number 2, you're going to make an inequality. So you're going to actually write the problem. So you're going to say x blank and then the number. This is a -2. This is a 1. So now remember, the sign that's going to go right here, okay, it's either going to be less than, greater than, less than or equal to, if it's a closed dot, or greater than or equal to, if it's a closed dot. Okay, remember, in all of these problems, if there's something extra here with the line, you give it something extra by filling in the dot. All right, in the next blank, I'm going to draw right here, you put the number that it's on the number line. So like right here and right here. Okay, that's all you got to do on number 1 and number 2. Pretty simple. Okay, let's see here. 3 through 7. So 3 through 7. These are just one-step inequalities. Okay, you're just going to take one step, just like solving an equation. Okay, and you also need to graph your solution. Okay, like we did in the check for understanding. All right, so remember, you're just getting the letter by itself. All right, remember, a number and a letter side by side means multiply. Think to yourself, what's the opposite of multiply? You know, it's just like solving an equation. So if I were to say, okay, x plus 3 equals 8, okay, how would I solve that? Well, I would subtract 3 to both sides. That zeroes out, and x is equal to 5. Okay, you're going to do the same thing, only now you have an inequality, and you need to graph it on a number line. Remember, on your number line, just make a thing and say, here's my number. Let's say it's -3. All right, put your open or closed dot, and then draw your line. Also, make sure you write the problem so that the letters are on the left, which, let's take a look at these. They all are. So whichever direction the inequality symbol is pointing, that's the way your graph should go. One thing I want you to remember, if you ever multiply or divide a negative number over, it's flipping that sign. So hint, hint right here. Okay? So that's 3 through 7. Number 8, you're to write the inequality and then solve. So you're going to write it like you did over number 1 and number 2, but now you got to solve it. So the product means multiply, of 3 and x is less than 9. So you need to make the problem. The product means multiplication. And you got 3x less than, okay, which symbol is that? And 9. Again, here, and I'll write the symbols for you. Those are your 4 choices for your symbol. Which one of those would be less than? And then solve the inequality. Okay? 9, 10, 11, 12. You're to solve and graph if it's possible. Okay? So these are a little bit tougher. Okay? But the thing, still, get the letter by itself. Okay? And remember, if your x values all cancel out, for example, if you get something that looks like this, you got to ask yourself, okay, is 1 greater than -3? And if you say, yeah, that's true, then remember, it's an infinity. If it's false, then we would say no solution. Okay? So taking a look at these, number 9 is pretty straightforward. Number 10, okay, remember, you've got letters on different sides here, and then whole numbers on different sides. So you want to get them all together on one side and solve. Number 7, remember, this is the distributive property. You got to multiply him through first, and then again, solve. And same with number 12. It's a combination of both of them here. You're going to multiply that number through first, and then get all the letters on one side and all the numbers on the other. I would want letters on the left. Letters left. Numbers over here. And just remember, if you ever multiply or divide a negative across, you've got to flip this sign around. Okay? And that is it. The next page is bonus. Okay? So give them a shot. Try them out. You might get an extra point or two on your quiz. If you have a question, you know who to talk to. Have a great rest of the day. God bless you.